What's going on? I'm Whit. Welcome to the channel. Today, a beautiful watch from Electra. This is their Golden Sand Mecaquartz chronograph. Now, if you don't know about Electra, they were born in the late 60s when several French and Swiss watchmakers joined forces to create the brand. And then they disappeared in the early 70s with the quartz crisis. But now, a group of French watch enthusiasts rebirthed the brand in 2024. So while you look at all these dazzling shots, I'll tell you everything I know about this watch, the specs and measurements, if you will, and then I'll get into my likes and dislikes. This Golden Sand has a 40mm diameter, 48mm lug-to-lug length, 20mm lug width for your straps. It's about 12mm in thickness, excluding that crystal, and 13.6mm all in. And it weighs just 104 grams on this included FKM strap. Now, this is a stainless steel case that is entirely brushed with the exception of that polished chamfer that runs the whole length of the mid case. Horizontal brushing there, and you've got radial brushing on the top side. This is a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. You can see a little bit of that blue hue there. There's a signed screw-down crown that's 6.5mm in diameter, and there's a beautiful screw-down case back as well. 101 meters of water resistance. And the Golden Sand has a bi-directional friction bezel for your timing pleasure, and that's got an aluminum bezel insert. This dial is just phenomenal. It's kind of a golden beige sunray, and then you've got two turquoise subdials and another golden small seconds subdial. And each of those subdials have radial grooves inside for some nice texture. So you've got a central hour, minute, and chronograph seconds hand. You've got a 60-minute timer for your chronograph at the 9 spot, a 24-hour subdial at the 3 o'clock spot, and that small seconds at the 6. Now, this is a Seiko VK63 Mecaquartz movement, which does include a date complication, but Electra has omitted that from this dial. So you will have that ghost date position on the crown. Now, the VK63 is a tuning fork type quartz crystal. It's got a mechanical module for the chronograph, so you see that fairly smooth sweeping chronograph seconds, and then the quartz functionality for the regular time telling. It does feature hacking, and it's got a 3-year battery life depending on how often you use that chronograph. The accuracy is stated at plus or minus 20 seconds per month. Now, I hand timed this one over 13 days, and it came in at minus 0.2 seconds per day. Okay, time to give you my likes and dislikes. I'll start with the bad news first, and the first couple of things are kind of QC issues, I guess. You can see the chronograph seconds hand doesn't quite line up with the top of the dial. You can see the 60 on the tachymeter. It's just maybe like a needle, half a needle off. I know I'm splitting hairs here, but I can see it in person, you know, each time I look down at the watch. But I point out things like that so you know that I scrutinize every detail of a watch when I have it in for review. Now, another thing you might have noticed in some of the other shots, maybe you didn't, because I actually didn't notice this at first. There is a typo on the case back where it says assembled in France. And now to give you my likes, and I'm going to dive right back into that case back. I mean, this is such a premium case back. I love the design, the polish and the brushwork. You've got the specs and the logo. It's just a classic looking solid case back. And this dial is probably my favorite feature of the watch. I mean, I just love the way these colors all work together. This golden beige sunray, the turquoise subdials, and that applied Electra logo and signature. This dial just has a very high-end look to it. And this bezel is great. I'm glad they chose a friction bezel. It's just the right amount of tightness. You know, it's not going to be easily bumped, but you can slide it easily. Of course, that's from that coin edge knurling that you can easily grab from all around the case. And I love having a rotating bezel on a chronograph. You know, it gives you other timing functionality. And of course, you've still got the tachymeter here on the Riot, so you don't lose anything. You just gain an extra measurement of time with this rotating bezel. And this case is just a classic look. You know, this has got that 60s, early 70s vibe going for it with those short, stubby lugs and that long, sweeping mid case. And seeing that black bezel sit on top of the stainless steel always catches my eye as well. Really love that look. And this FKM strap is just super comfy. It's very thick and dense, smooth surface on the top, so everything just runs right off of it. You've got 2 keepers here and some nice hardware with their logo, and quick release spring bars for quick and easy strap changes. And finally, the loom is very solid on this watch. It's got a nice application and pretty good longevity. It gets a little dim towards the early morning hours, the end of its life, if you will. But other than that, nice application, and it shines brightly. The Electra Golden Sand runs about 299 euros. That's about 345 US dollars. And there's free shipping. And if for some reason this color doesn't grab your eye, well, we just can't be friends. No, but really there are several other colors that you might want to choose from that also are just great color combinations. Man, we're continuing to see so many great Mecaquartz chronographs. What do you think of this one from Electra, the Golden Sand? Leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you got time, here's a couple more videos you might want to check out. I'm Whit, with so many watches, so little time and money.